Okay, so my main computer where I make my videos decided to crap out on me. So I'm using my backup computer, which is so old. There's one of those mouse balls in the middle of the keyboard. And I'm really pushing this hardware using this software, so I don't know. I'm using this now, not my snowball, because this is easier to use with this computer. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I just completed Resident Evil 7. After owning it for 3 years, according to my previous save. So what with the coronavirus and all that, this pandemic we're in, I wasn't even thinking about that when I was playing this, but yeah, parallels, kind of. Uh, I know, like, I'm supposed to be a germaphobe. I'm supposed to wash my hands in a sanitizer and all that because of what I have in my immune system and all that. But now I, like, really have to, you know. My cousin in the military got me a military grade mask in case I still want to try to go out. Tried to go out before just to get my prescriptions, and stores aren't just closed here, man. They're like pitch black, man. Like, shit is real. Anyway, with Resident Evil 3 just on the horizon, just what, 2 weeks away, I decided, after watching Tyrone Magnus play his Resident Evil 7, to play mine. And I beat it in about a week, according to my stats, 18 hours. But let's subtract the times I left it on rest mode, and let's subtract all the times I got lost just walking around, not knowing what the fuck to do. It was close to 10 hours, which is about right, because I like to explore when I play games. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. You're stuck in a creepy ass house, this giant creepy ass house with traps, and you can hear every single thing, and there are creatures trying to kill you. Sounds like the first one, right? And that's why I love this game so much. This also reminds me, like, some people said this game was short. Again, 10 hours after adjustment for me to beat. That's fine. A short game would be Gone Home, which is another game. You're in a giant ass house. You hear everything. It's atmospheric, but it's not a survival horror game. But it's one I would love to talk about in a different month, as it'd be more appropriate. But yeah, so right off the back, the Baker house is creepy as hell, and I love it. Uh, the Bakers are characters, and I love most of them. This will contain some spoilers because it's been 3 years since the game's come out. I understand they're still releasing DLC for it, so that's cool. I got 3 of the 4 DLC so far. And if it's not for the DLC, I would have really walked out even harder at that cameo at the end, because this takes place in its, like, this is its own story within the world of Resident Evil, right? Because, like, there are references, like, to the Arklay Mountains, to the Raccoon City incident, and then there's that cameo at the end, and you're in the helicopter, and it says Umbrella, and I'm like, they have never worked for Umbrella. They worked against Umbrella, but sure, sure. So that's cool. Um, Nice to know that there are other biohazards yeah, than just the ones we know about in this franchise. Ethan was a good protagonist. He's one of my top favorite. Not my favorite. That'd be Jill. Then Barry. I think Ethan. He's number 3. Kind of sounds like Ray Liotta. Has personality. I love it. Speaking of personality, yeah, these characters, they have it in spades. Especially Jake or Jack. Yeah, Jack, who will not die for anything. As much as I like fighting him, like, he needs to stay down. Everybody else stayed down after one time, well, except for his wife. But he wouldn't stay down. But I liked his accent and his delivery. Like, the final boss fight with him. He's like, "Get your ass back in." I love him delivering that line so much. He's all like monster fight, and you know. This game does borrow from other horror franchises. Probably most obviously Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but with your sitting around the table, cannibalism is hinted at, and all that, and even got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre has the creepy grandpa. This game has the creepy grandma, which I knew that plot twist going in because it got spoiled. But yeah, and then there are other ones too that I didn't see too many people pick up on, like the whole jigsaw portion of the game, where one of the bakers wants to play a game, and it's basically that. And while you're in that, there's a clown, a robotic clown, and it actually like violently writes the word loser on your arm. You know, so like it, the remake. So yeah, appreciate all those references. And this franchise is no stranger to referencing horror movies. So some more obvious than others, but that's cool. What I liked about this game, the voice acting, the atmosphere, it's back to basics for this franchise finally. And I don't count the remakes because those are already, but they're just remakes of already classic games. And then Revelations games, okay, those are cool. Those are back to basics too. But this one, my goodness, the scare factor is so high up, man. Like I thought I was used to it by now. Being part of it, like being a fan of this franchise since day one in '96. But my goodness, I like the music, uh, just the characters themselves, most of them, that is. Which leads me to my dislikes, which were that boat shit towards the end. You didn't really need it after you beat Jack the last time. That's where it should have ended. You needed that boat shit because of Mia. Another dislike. Like, you find out her backstory. I like the stuff after the boat shit, but I don't like the boat shit. Like, I just didn't care for Mia. Like, you're my wife, you attacked me how many times? You're half demon, try to kill me. It's been 3 years on top of that. No, fuck that. I chose Zoe at the end. Fuck that. No. Uh, this game is survival horror like I like it. Conserve, conserve, conserve. Okay, don't shoot every enemy. Don't use every bullet. Sometimes you just got to run. That's no problem. You just got to run like a bitch. It's all good. This game will make you a bitch. It's all good. Like like John Romero said back in the day, John Romero's gonna make you his bitch. And then Daikatana came out, and no. This one does though. This one does totally make you its bitch. You scream, and it's awesome. For someone like me who's been into the horror genre since the late '90s, this is awesome. Um, I mean, that's what I have to say about it. I haven't played the DLC yet, but I will. Uh, Definitely some play this game. Like I recommend it, man. Even if you beat it already, beat it again for three come out. You got 2 weeks, you can do it. If you haven't played it, play it, man. Play it. Like this Resident Evil 7, better than that movie Resident Evil 7, the final chapter. That bullshit. Yeah, and my rating for this will be different than the movies because video movies get letter grades, video games they get scores if you look at those. So my score for Resident Evil 7, 9 out of 10 because I hate that boat shit. It was useless. I was walking on that boat for 2 hours. I was ready to restart my shit because I thought I fucked up. And I had to go to my phone, look on the internet like, oh, well, I feel dumb. So yeah, yeah, 9 out of 10.